So I'm with Oliver Paul this morning, who runs the Suffolk Food Hall down here by the Orwell, and we have some great news, which is that this area has been selected as a food enterprise zone by the government. And Oliver, what does that mean exactly?
I mean, as an enterprise zone, it has definition in terms of what economic prosperity and support for growing businesses can happen in that area. What has happened is central government have recognised this area of having a critical mass of food businesses, and so they now want to lend support to encourage economic development here.
And I suppose if we were to summarise what's unique about your food zone, because there's quite a lot of them around the country.
Absolutely.
You were talking about quality produce and local produce.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously much more orientated towards the artisanal and independent end of food. For the development that we can do on this site, we actually create more jobs. So typically in the mainstream food industry, they create one job per 75 square metres. This sort of business creates one job for 30 square metres. So by investing in the artisanal end of the food industry, we should be able to create more jobs per square foot of development that happens.
And that's obviously really good news for local people. But also, when it comes to food, obviously, Oliver is a man who knows his onions. You've just been showing us some of your produce. So what's good today here in the food hall?
Well, so we're into the new season rhubarb, which is great news.
Excellent.
And purple sprouting broccoli is just starting.
Excellent, my favourite.
And, onions obviously get cured through the winter.
I mean, it seems to me that this news will raise the profile even more. Are you confident this will bring more shoppers and more attention to this area?
Yeah, so, I mean, people come here for a recreational activity, not only when they visit us, but also what they buy and then take home and create a family meal and all the rest of it. So, the portion of spend that happens in local farm shops and other independents tends to be a grocery spend, but tends to be about recreation as well. And so, whatever we can do to raise the profile will mean that people come enjoy themselves, bring the family and enjoy the countryside.
Family day out, which is great. So that's the news. So we've got a food enterprise zone here by the Orwell.
Area of outstanding natural beauty.
Indeed, and Jimmy's Farm just up the road, so lots of fantastic businesses in this area, and really good news for South Suffolk.